Okay, so this is the solution for the homework assignment for day 2. Okay, admittedly it was a little tough. Hopefully you were able to solve at least the first part of it watching the previous videos that we recorded earlier in the day. You'll need the information using the while loop to open up a text file and read it. You would also need help with turning characters, or turning that string of text into an array of characters, which we looked at in the array video. Okay, so with that basic information in tow, and with the information about how to add an existing item to your new project, this homework day 2 project, remember in the previous video in the homework assignment I showed you how to open up the zip file, grab the text file and put it into include it as part of our solution. Okay, so armed with those 3 bits of information, you should be able to figure that out on your own. All right, but if you still got stuck, then let's go ahead and start writing some code. So I'm going to be quiet here and just start writing. Alright, and then I think I need to take this step as well. Copy it here. Alright, let me test it to see if this actually works. Yep, it works. So that is the solution. Again, combining the ability to open up a file and then also combining that little technique we use with turning our string into a char array and then using the reverse method of the array. Okay, great. So now the second part of this was a little bit more tricky, right? What we wanted to do was to take one file, open it up, and reverse the order of the text and then write it to another file. All right, so to do that, I'm going to do, let's see, we'll just do it in the same project. So in order to make this work, there's a hyperlink that I want you to take a look at here. Let's make sure we can. All right, and to the first clue that you're going to need is you're going to need this article. So I'm just going to add it to comments here at the top. Let's go ahead and paste it in to our browser. And you can see this is writing to a text file using C#. I just kind of modified or used this basic technique. And so if you need some more information about how this works, take a look at that article. All right, so let's shut that down and get started here. All right, so the first thing I'm going to need to do to modify this application is to create a stream writer application. It's part of the system.io namespace, so we've already got that as a using statement from before. So I'm going to call this my writer equals new stream writer. just call this write this.txt. All right, and let's go ahead and add a new text file called write this, and we're just going to be an empty text file. Write this.txt, and in this file I'm going to copy always on this one. I always want to overwrite whatever was in that file, okay? Every time we run the application. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to need to do then is get rid of that line of code, and instead what we want to do is do something like this. My writer dot write line and so then at the end here, what I probably should have done before was this, my reader.close. I already should have had that, and then I'm going to do my writer.close. And then what I'm going to do is console.writeLine finished. And I'm going to start this off with, well, let's just do this twice here. Let's go console.starting. Okay, so now I think this should pretty much work. Let's go ahead and run it. Okay, and then we're going to open up our homework day 2, the bin directory, the debug directory, and you can see write this is indeed in here, and I have now the output of our efforts. So the decode this, it was provided to us in reverse order. We reversed the characters, wrote it to a new file. Awesome. All right, success. And hopefully you are successful today, and hopefully you're still excited and pushing forward. Keep up the great work. Tomorrow I'm going to start dropping a lot of information on you. This has all been build up, but now we're going to start answering some pretty big questions and with regards to how to build applications and how the .NET framework is structured. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck. Keep studying. Thank you.